Geometric art looks simple, but making it can be quite complex. That basic fact became evident when Art New York taped the installation of two exhibitions by Sol Lewitt that were held simultaneously in Soho in December 1982. Both exhibitions involved wall drawings, and it took 12 assistants close to a week to complete the pieces. One show took place at the John Weber Gallery, and the other took place at the Barber Toll Gallery, also on Green Street. Some have used the phrase minimal art to describe Sol Lewitt's work, but he himself has coined the term conceptual art. Lewitt's pieces are about making art with the most simple of means. Lewitt began working directly on walls in 1968, and over the last 15 years he has done hundreds of such drawings. We watched as his assistants tied together pieces of lead in order to more easily and precisely make the dense network of lines that Lewitt's designs called for. Using a straight edge, the assistants carefully drew the lines in accordance with measurements that had been noted along the masking tape, which had been laid down to mark the geometric shape which is the subject of this drawing. Each side of this geometric shape is to have a different tonality, and this is achieved by varying the number of lines. The largest of Lewitt's pieces was shown at the Barber Toll Gallery. Here a giant India ink wash drawing covered every wall and transformed the space into a total environment. Essentially, the design is a grid done in gray and black. On one side of the room, it is gray lines against a black background, while on the other side of the room, it is the reverse, black lines against a gray background. In order to achieve the desired tonalities, the assistants had to rub coat after coat of the black India ink onto the wall surface. At a certain stage, masking tape was applied to assure the crisp exactitude that is so much a part of Lewitt's aesthetic. When Lewitt coined the term conceptual art back in 1967, he wanted to imply that the essence of his art lay in the idea and not in the execution. According to Lewitt, anyone can execute his pieces. What he sells is the instructions to a piece and the right to execute it on another surface. It is clear, however, that the assistants that he himself employs are skilled and patient. It is also clear that there is more to a Lewitt piece than just an idea.